A certain bull-headed demon once said that the positive of us leaving the FA Cup is to focus on the league and the Conference League. And I am telling you, Chelsea fans, me and you that is watching, and everyone in general, we have been on roller coaster emotion since December. And I think Chelsea fans are, it's getting out of hand. Now, these players and the coach have the opportunity to save themselves or get themselves and the board, a breathing space. Because I'm telling you, Chelsea fans, we are moving mad right now. We are coming for the ownership. We are coming for the players. We are coming for the coach. We are coming for the board. I am very, very pissed. And I haven't recovered from losing to Brighton. I have lost every match this season. And I was very, very angry. And I look forward to the next match for us winning. Now, to Maresca, you said us leaving the FA Cup is to focus on the league. The league that you said that we are ahead of schedule. Now, this is the match. You have to prove to me and prove to you that is watching and prove to everybody else that we really, really left the FA Cup to focus on the league. Now, let me tell you, you players and Maresca and the board, you guys must get Champions League football this season. Like, it's not even a but, maybe, like, it's a must. You guys, we have to get Champions League football, and we dare not lose the Conference League. Like, we dare not lose the Conference League. This Friday, Chelsea will be taking on Brighton again at the MX Stadium again. A part 2 of what happened. I don't want to see that lack structure performance, that abysmal performance repeat itself again this Friday. Now, Friday is the starting of the weekend. See, as you can see, I'm not really, really happy. I am pissed with this board. I am pissed with every move they have been making with their PR and rubbish. I just want to watch football. Understand? Obviously, now I started this video with a rant, but this is not about what is going on about a little bit about that, but this is Chelsea versus Brighton. Obviously, there's nothing I will say about Brighton that I haven't said in my other video. Should we discuss about their form? If you are keeping up, it's in the, I already talked about it. So if you have been, you have been watching the channel, I know some of you are returning viewers. The analytics tells me, and thank you for you guys that have been keeping up with the channel. Thank you so much. I enjoy the support. Like the video, make sure you subscribe. You guys should get in your comments in the comment section so we can talk. We can bounce our opinions on each other. You get me? Nobody here is the supreme general or like who knows it all. I'm just a fan like you as well, who just talks about Chelsea and football stuff in general. You get me? So like the video, comment and subscribe. I think it's been long I asked for that in this lovely video, but yeah, like the video, comment and subscribe. We'll be taking on Brighton at the MX Stadium. And the positive in this match is that we'll be having some of our players returning. Players like Jackson, I think he will be returning. Obviously, as you can see this video, there is no press conference. We might actually talk about the press conference when the coach does it, but I don't check how my schedule will be. And why I'm ahead of time is that we have a funeral on Friday, and when funeral on Friday, we have to plan on Thursday and stuff. So I don't know if I could make up for to talk about the press conference, but if I make it up, if I have the time to do it, I would definitely do it. But yeah, we have players like Jackson returning. Obviously, I think his injury is not that serious. Magu, I think we haven't gotten a definite date about him returning. Maybe we saw players like Badio. There are rumors of Rich James being injured, but the coach have said that there's no injury. That was just precaution measures, blah 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 blah. You get me? So we'll be expecting people like James, and Nicolas Jackson maybe to start the match. Maybe not finish it, but like he's going to start the match because against Brighton, a lot of people, in as much as Jackson is not the best striker, like he's not the Chelsea level striker, I think he's the best we have at the moment. Because Nkunku doesn't look like he wants to play for the club. Nkunku looks like he's mentally checked out of this club. Like, you get me? He looks like he's mentally checked out of this club. And our board, we literally fucked up the transfer window. We have done nothing to leverage on this season or to help ourselves this season. Rather, we went into a transfer window with us needing to strengthen ourselves, but we came in short because we let their players go, we let bodies go. We needed someone up front, maybe like Joao Felix. I think we are missing player like Joao Felix, regardless of what Maresca says. Like, I'm not even taking Maresca serious at this point, man. Just waffles loads of rubbish, in my opinion. He waffles a lot this period. I don't even feel like he's the one talking. I feel like he's just being given a script to go there and say whatever the board. He's just a yes man. He just wants to keep the board happy. You get me? And that's just how I think he has been moving these past few weeks. You get me? And the players, you guys need to turn up. You guys really need to turn up. You get me? Obviously, in the league, we are in a should I say a good position. You get me? And this match is a match we should be winning. If we don't win this match, we will see ourselves returning somewhere like 7-6, because you see Newcastle and you see Manchester City, they are coming for our heads. I think, who is Liverpool facing this weekend? I think they are facing Manchester City. Is it Manchester City? I think they have Manchester City. I think Liverpool play Everton tomorrow Wednesday, and they'll face Manchester City in the midweek. So that's like more, but like Everton, Newcastle is coming. Like, you see the way they knocked out Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. They are coming. Teams like Bournemouth, they are coming. Aston Villa, you could see they went into the transfer market, strengthened themselves, got players like Marcus Asensio, Marcus Rashford, and Axel Disasi as well. And they are pushing for the Champions League spot. So our players need to be giving their all in this match. You get me? They need to be giving their all in this match. And one thing I have to say again is that Sanchez, I don't want to see Sanchez in the goalpost. See, I dare Maresca, I double dare him to play Sanchez. Like, I double dare him to play Sanchez. Obviously, I don't see him as a serious coach. Like, for me, if he plays Sanchez, I'm officially Maresca out. If Maresca plays Sanchez in this match, I am officially Maresca out. You get me? Because you cannot be rewarding mediocrity. We cannot be rewarding rubbish. We cannot be rewarding a player that keep on doing errors, costing us points, costing us matches, costing us cups, breaking up. See, a lot of people have nothing going on for them. So a lot of us see football as a way of escape, and these people want to take it away from us. Sanchez should be benched. Like, should be suspended indefinitely. He shouldn't get close to that shouldn't get close to the first team anytime soon. But no, that boy-headed demon will do anything he wants to do. He will do anything he just wants to do. You get me? We don't have any press conference to analyze. If Maresca does his press conference, then we'll come and talk about the injury update and stuff. But it looks like Jackson will be coming back. You get me? So yeah, I'll give you my starting 11 and I'll give you my scoreline prediction. Maybe I'll still do another preview if the press conference comes up, or maybe with no lineup. Yeah. So here's my starting 11 for the game. Obviously, I didn't really have more changes from the last match. Obviously, I think I had my scoreline prediction, my predicted lineup spot on. Apart from, I even talked about Drewsby Hall starting, but I think I had Enzo there. But yeah, this is my lineup. You get me? And my predicted lineup, and I think the coach will still make some changes. I genuinely think he still make some changes, especially in the back line. But for me, this is the preferred lineup for me. So I'll go with Felipe Augustin in goal, who has been the best goalkeeper like in this we have at this moment. We have in the squad currently, because we have a lot of good keepers, Kepa, Petrovic, but they're all on loan. So we have him at this point. We have is the best goalkeeper at this point. I think, like I said, I trust anybody ahead of Sanchez. I'll pick any freaking body ahead of Sanchez. I swear to God. So now let's move on. To the right wing, we'll see Rich James return to the squad. Obviously, I had Malo Gusto there. He didn't really do much. Mitoma schooled him. So I think James has what it takes to stop Mitoma. And if you could stop Mitoma, that would be less work for two centre back, where I have Tosin and Trevor Chalobah. I repeat them again, because when it comes to centre back, chopping and changing is not really the best way to build a very, very solid center back or build a very, very good partnership. A very good partnership for center backs. I think Tosin and Chalobah should be given a run of game, maybe 5 games they play together, understand each other, communicate well, and we know that they are up to the task. Like the way Wesley Fofana and Levi Kowe was given chances, I think we should give Tosin and Chalobah the same chance to play for a while, play for 2, 3, 4, 5 matches together, and then maybe we'll talk of changing. Maybe you bring in a Levi Kowe, but I think Levi Kowe should be taken out of the front line for a while now. I obviously think he's a very good player, but he's not the starting level for Chelsea. He's a player that comes in, has a few minutes here and there, learns the game, learns the pace of the Premier League, and I think he has some qualities that are very, very good about him, but he shouldn't be starting for Chelsea. Even these 2 centre backs shouldn't be starting for Chelsea. We need at least one world-class centre back, but I don't see Chelsea doing any of that business. I hope with the pressures coming from the fan, pressure coming from you, the pressure coming from me, that these frauds goes out and do very, very good business in the summer, because obviously this season is a waste. I'm not writing it off, but I'm like looking into the future. Next season, the rubbish we had this season shouldn't repeat itself. I think we should start now and identify our transfer targets. But this is not about the transfer. Now let's move on to the midfield. Caicedo and Enzo. Why? Because we have no other person. I think Drusby Hall was solid there. I think he was really, really alright there. I think Drusby Hall should give him more chances to play. But it is what it is. I don't know whether Maresca doesn't trust him, or Maresca doesn't trust him to play the Enzo position. But I think Enzo Caicedo has been our best midfielder. I think if we had Romeo Lavia back in the squad, I think it might be a little bit different ball game. But we don't know whether he's returning. But even if he returns, I don't think the coach throws him in the to the firing line immediately. Now we'll go to the right hand side. It's Noni Madueke. Now a lot of people don't like this brother, but I think when it comes to the numbers and everything, I think he's our best winger at Chelsea. You can say anything you want to say. You can say blah blah, he's selfish and that and this and that, blah 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 blah. But everything can lie, but numbers don't lie. And when it comes to eye test, he's very, very good. For me, he's very, very good. But that doesn't mean he's shit. Now let me tell you, I like Madueke. I think apart from James and Palmer, he's my favorite player. Because of what? He's for my country. Let's just be honest. I like him as a player. I like him as a person because he's for my, he's Nigerian. That's one of the reasons though. But I like him so much. I like the way he plays. He's a kind of winger I would love to have. You get me? But his end product is shit, and that is something I think he can improve on. And I think when it comes to goal scoring, he has more goals than that fraud that a lot of you are glorifying that he's a very good player. He tracks back. Pedro Neto, I still think he's a fraud. I think unless he start giving me a very good performance, but I still think Pedro Neto is a fraud. I still think Pedro Neto is a fraud, unless he proves me otherwise. If not, I still think he's a fraud. Now let's move on to Kopama, who has been blowing hot and cold. Obviously, in our last match, let me tell you, Kopama was mid. Kopama was average. You get me? But Kopama is Kopama. You can't really bench him. He's a player that can come and have a very, very good individual brilliance. And with Jackson coming back, I think it kind of frees him up from gives him a lot of space to operate in. And because we see when Jackson is in that position, Kopama performs well. So Kopama there. And the left wing, I think it's no brainer. In as much as Jadon Sancho had a bad game last match, and a lot of people might be saying, bench him and stuff. Yeah, number one is that there's nobody to bench him for. Neto is not better than Sancho. So I think I'll stick Sancho there. I just want him to improve his game. Now, when people say he doesn't shoot, when does Sancho shoot? We all know Sancho doesn't shoot. We knew it when we signed him. The board knew when they signed him. The coach knew him when they signed him. So Sancho, that's his game. Sancho is more of a playmaker and stuff. And I think he's like 26 years old, and I think maybe he could improve his game, but that's the player he is. Can he improve it? Yes, absolutely. But that's the player he is. You get me? But I think he should try taking a lot of shots. But a lot of people saying he has been a flop for Chelsea. Are you fucking mad? Are you flipping mad? He's a flop. If Sancho is a flop for Chelsea, Pedro Neto is a what then? Pedro is the biggest fraud we have in this club. Unless he gives me a very good performance and proves me otherwise, I am going to be calling that fraud out. He's a 60 million. That was our most expensive player last summer, and he hasn't played shit to worth that money. He hasn't played shit to worth that money. And my number 9 position is obviously Nicolas Jackson. If he returns, like he has to return. I cannot go another match seeing Nkunku up front. I cannot go another match seeing Christopher Nkunku up front. Please, Jackson, return. We really need you. So yeah, so this is my starting 11. Now let's go with scoreline prediction. I'm not confident but win. I wish we win. I think I'll go with this same scoreline that happened last match, reverse, 1-2 Chelsea win, 1-2 Chelsea win. I just hope it happens. I just hope these boys have some shame about them. These boys have something to fight for. Them. They need to get this point. They need to go there and show a performance. They need to go there and fight and put up a fight. We are better than this Brighton team. This is a team that we have stolen everything. We stole the way they run their club. We stole their directors. We stole their players. We have collected everything from this team. We should be collecting 3 points from them as well. We own them. We own them. I'm telling you, if these guys lose this match, brother, the backlash will be heavy. The backlash will be heavy. That's all for now. Make sure you comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. You go be.